Ewan, what are we looking at here?
We're looking at sea otters.
Actually, Ewan, I swear I promised I was never going to do this. I am stooping so low. So, someone told me there's not enough Alliance War gameplay, and I couldn't agree more. So, today we are here with the very desperate, much needed Alliance War gameplay. Do not ask me what alliance I'm in. Do not ask me what group I'm in war. Do not tell me what a BG is. I don't know any of this stuff. All I know is that I recorded 3 fights because I had nothing else to do. And the first one here we have is a Terrax, who is looking pretty chunky. We've got a 6-star, 27k Terrax. But luckily I got my Sorcerer Supreme, unawakened by the way, rank 5. And she does a pretty good job, because obviously we can't really get rid of that damage we're going to take from the armor breaks, because we're not armor break immune. However, we can kind of prevent it with the amount of healing we're going to get off block, and just in general, if we just keep throwing a bunch of SP1s, we do get the SP2 dodge here, which is pretty nice, and we slam him in with this big SP2. This fight's quite long, because Sorcerer Supreme doesn't have the best damage, but I just took it slow, you know, and yeah, we're just going to be throwing off a bunch of SP1s to get our healing regen on, and then every now and then an SP2 when we line up a few armor breaks and slows, and the damage should be decent enough. Now the next fight is a really awesome fight for Sorcerer Supreme. It is a Nihilist. So a Nihilist always been a really annoying time for me, and even more annoying when he's got debuff immunity. So this fight was quite annoying if you didn't have a decent counter, but Sorcerer Supreme has an armor break. However, now, because, okay, we got smacked up, never mind, forget about that. Instead of the armor break doing the work, we can just nullify his Cosmic Rod, and then we don't have to deal with his annoying Unstoppable and all that BS, and we can just intercept him very nicely every now and then. We can't put armor breaks on him, unfortunately, because he's debuff immune, and that would increase our damage quite a bit, but we've got the class advantage, and we're hitting pretty decently hard here. That nullification aura does a bit of work, and because I've got like 3 points in Mystic Dispersion, we're going to be getting a bunch of power, and as you can see, we're just absolutely wrecking this guy. He wrecked our health thing at the beginning, but right now we're just nullifying everything in sight, and it's going very, very nicely, this fight. It's probably my favourite out of all of them, and yeah, it's good to see a Nihilist get his ass kicked, because he's such an annoying champ. We just have to stay close to him for a bit, fire off an SP1, we get that instant nullification, and then after that we can just nullify the rest of them. See our power just shooting up, and one SP1 and the rest of the fight is over. Now for the final fight we have a Thing boss, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to take this because he still had a few nodes on him, but it didn't seem too bad. He just had an enhanced SP2 and some power focus too, so you know, it's not anything too difficult. I think he is parrying, he can't be parried, so he is stun immune, which is a bit annoying, but it's alright because we got your boy Falcon. My rank 2 Falcon is probably my my best Alliance War champ right now. Alliance War MVP for sure. I didn't even know what I was doing at this point. I was like, what do we people do? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to put this random boost on because it's a boss and it's a big old thing. However, as you'll see, we're going to absolutely melt him as soon as we get that lock on. I generally like to bait out a heavy attack, and then we can get the lock on. We're on him now, and look at the nice damage. We've got like 7k mediums, 4k crits, and 7k crits right there. And it doesn't matter about all that resistance or his rock stacks we're getting past. Just absolutely going, you know, negating all of his annoyances. And yeah, just got to watch out for the unblockable SP2, which would one-shot us probably. But other than that, yeah, we just got to watch out for his power. He has quite a lot of power gain, as you'll be seeing. And yeah, he just shoots up to that SP2. But I'm pretty decent at dodging these special attacks right now, so don't have to worry. He gave us enough time to lock on for a second time there. And yeah, we can just go beat in again. And we will never get him to a point in this fight where we have to worry about those rock stacks. And as you can see earlier, we just threw off an SP2 when his protection shield was on, and we still went past it. Dealt like 15k. So yeah, Falcon is just so good right now. He's just amazing for shutting down everything, pretty much. Electros, you know, just even in Labyrinth of Legends, Thing bosses especially. And yeah, he's one of my favorite champs to use right now, and he's my 6-star rank too. And if I awaken him one day, that'd be pretty cool. But seriously, his awakening is a bit overrated. Like, he he's still got all the utility and all the damage, and it just gives him a bit of a higher crit chance. But as you can see, we're still critting a lot, so it's not like it's not at all. But yeah, we get a very nice intercept at the end, and we finish it off, and that is Alliance War over.
That's just the drugs. Don't they make you feel numb? You can't feel it all. Maybe if we loved ourselves, it wouldn't be so hard. Wouldn't be so hard to love each other. I don't think we're in love. That's just the drugs.